In our town, we know what we need. That's why at Bianchi Honda, we sell more CRVs than any other dealership sells all their vehicles combined. We are an SUV town, choosing the #1 rated SUV brand. Lease the 2019 CRV LX all-wheel drive for only $199 per month for 36 months. With over 2 million customers served, around here, we Honda.
Time now for the Gannon Golden Knights Coaches Show. He is the head coach, John Reilly. Coach, welcome back.
Appreciate it.
Coming off
Good to be back.
4 victories. So this is a good time of the year traditionally for your clubs. Is this, same old thing? The switch gets flipped in January, or is this a different thing?
No, it's definitely not a switch. Every team's a little different, and we've been through some tough things this year, and we're playing better, but there's no guarantees. I mean, we've got to continue to scratch and claw every possession in order to have a chance to be a good team.
And I might just not remember, but Joey Fustine, I don't remember him shooting threes prior to his entrance into the starting lineup. And then the first night you put him in there, boom, that seems to be his role to stretch the floor.
He early in the year he was pretty good, and he had a great game at Pitt Johnstown last year, and then he kind of faded a little bit after that. But he's more than capable. He puts a lot of time in the gym. Extremely hard worker, and he's really putting some really good minutes out there for us right now in terms of scoring, rebounding, defending, and just being a tough player.
It's funny, it almost seems now that you're into a rotation that seems to be working for you. When you look back, it was like you had too many pieces to try to fit into the puzzle.
A lot of times, I mean, that's true, and as the season goes, it's just certain things just kind of happen, and you really figure out who should be playing, who shouldn't be playing, who deserves to be playing more, whatever. And you just kind of, because I don't, there's no recipe or whatever. It's I always coach by feel, and it's what are you doing today. And just because someone necessarily had a really good game last game doesn't ensure that they're going to have a good game next game, especially if they don't do what they need to do at practice. So, but we're getting, I tell you what, we've had about a solid 12, 13 guys at practice every day. And those guys are doing a nice job of working. And so guys are getting more reps. And in turn, we can condense stuff because you're just getting your main guys reps. And you can kind of get in and get out. And it's helping us.
I suppose it's not one size fits all. You say you coach by feel, but is it typically a lack of effort or a lack of understanding A, B, and C when it comes to not seeing play?
I think probably a combination of a little bit of everything. Anybody new in our program doesn't understand how hard you have to play every possession, and that's just college basketball. When I go to different games, I mean, it's just different, and it would be different going from our level to playing at Duke or playing at at a high major. I mean, they're just bigger, stronger, faster, and there are, a lot of times our IQs are even that much better. But so there's definitely a learning process. But again, we like this time of year because you're getting a good routine of play a game, work out once or twice, play a game, day off. You're just getting a good routine, so we want to keep building.
That said, your routine was broken this week because you had the game postponed from Saturday to Monday. I don't think a lot of people realize the governor had this statewide emergency. They could not put a bus on the interstate.
Right.
That's really what it came down to. I have fans griping like it's like you picked. No, really
we
you
wanted
personally,
to play.
But
yeah, we wanted to play because coaches, most are creatures of habit. I mean, we wanted to play Saturday. Then we would head off Sunday. You have 2 days to prepare. And now, as it is, we get done yesterday. You have a day. And these are hard games to prepare for because they're good teams. They run a lot of stuff. And but it is what it is. So that one blew me away, though, that you couldn't put buses on the road.
Yeah.
That was just kind of interesting to me.
It's a different time.
I don't ever remember. Yeah, I don't remember that. Now, hey, we're the ones that got caught in the bus 18 hours last year, going to the Final Four of the conference tournament. But funny thing was, my friend coaches at Johns Hopkins in Maryland, and they played Gettysburg, and they had to send a bus from Maryland up to Gettysburg to pick them up. Apparently, I guess they couldn't get a bus. So,
wow.
that's how they got it done somehow.
Could be worse. Could be worse. All right, I want to think, or I'm thinking back to the Edinburgh game. Trey Staunch down low. He's just a beast. I mean, is that a difficult? That's unique, right? You don't see basketball players that are 280.
No, he's a good player, and he made good plays. I mean, he hurt us on a couple things, which we need to do a better job of. He was screening out top, and then he was rolling. And when he rolls, certain terminology, most fans wouldn't understand what I'm saying, but there's a guy that has to tag him, and we weren't communicating that, and we weren't getting it, and so he was getting a lot of easy baskets. But he's a big, strong guy. He just takes up a lot of space, and if he catches the ball, he's probably going to score.
Tag him. Is that before or after he actually receives a pass?
It should be before. Yeah, it should be.
So you're trying to break up the route.
To not let him get
Of course,
get
he
the
gets
ball.
down there and tucks his shoulder like a football player. But hey, that's part of the game too. You got to take.
Hey, we're fine with it. I mean, we try to be as physical within the rules as we can, and we're not complaining.
Are you becoming a more physical team?
I think we are. We're going to find out because we're playing some physical teams coming up. But the thing I do like about it, our guys have been, just Daryl Porter and, Joe Fustini in particular, Kevin Dodds, been doing a good job of hunting those 50-50 balls and just going and getting them, and versus kind of laying back and not getting them. And we need to continue to do that for us to be a good team.
I wonder how you treat a player like Victor Olawiye, who we know that this offensive output can come out of him, but again, the prerequisite is defense. So it's tough because you want him to be involved, and maybe the best way for him to be involved is to make him see that if you don't do certain things, you're not going to be involved.
And Vic's a good player. I think where I want Vic to go is just the focus going into games, understanding everything it takes to go in, because he's really putting together some really nice efforts. Now, he wasn't his normal self yesterday for whatever reason, and we expect him to bounce back because he does have good toughness. He has a nice competitiveness about him. But sometimes, again, all of our minds will wander a little bit, and we're just trying to keep them focused on the task at hand. And overall, he's really done a pretty nice job.
That's why it's good. If I were grading Daryl Porter, I give him an A+. Now, I'm not his coach, so that doesn't mean anything. But the way he's playing, you have a rotation of guards that they take care of it. They pick up the slack.
They're getting better, and I like the guards that are playing, and we're going to continue to go with those guys.
Real quick on Clarion, I'll get you out of here. You limit them to 18 points in the first half.
I mean 14, wasn't it?
Oh, okay. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
The lowest ever total, I believe, was 28 points in 1944, Tom Reisenweber told me. So you weren't here then. But a nice effort yesterday in the first half.
Yes. We're guarding better, and we're going to have to, because we got our hands full tomorrow. Saturday, just going on. But our communication's getting better, and so that's encouraging, and we just got to keep going with that, because again, that's something you gotta work on every day. If you slack up, if we slack up, if we slack up, we stink. I mean, we've already proven that. I mean, we're awful if we just aren't connected, but when we're really connected and talking and moving, we can be a pretty good team.
Good stuff. All right, so Mercyhurst up on the hill. It's the Porreco Pride of Erie game. It is Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. Always a tough one. Always a defensive battle. What plays are you going to run?
Hey, who knows? I mean, I know this. I know Coach Banchel knows everything that we'll run, and again, we have a lot of respect for him, for their program, their team. Again, players change, but they're guys. They all can execute. Defensively, they're always really, really good. And they're just good, tough, hard-nosed basketball players. So we've had great games against them over the years. And, we have to play really, really well and really, really hard. Have a chance in this one.
Appreciate it, Coach. Good luck.
I appreciate it, Alex. Thanks.